Hi everyone! So first video review for this week is for Embracing Forever by Aten. If you want to check out my Goodreads review, I did just post that the other day. So if you're on YouTube, there's a link in the description below. And if you're on Facebook or on my blog, then there is a link within the post and all the details are there. And this is the video review. So Embracing Forever by Aten. This was pretty intense. Sisters Sarah and Annie discover that they are going to lose everything if they don't work out who is running around their town causing heartache and attacking people. That's the basis of this. With Noble by their side, who we met in the first book, they have to decipher the clues, protect those they love and care about and that are threatened by the attack, and together they have to go through some pretty harrowing stuff, and they have to make some very difficult decisions as well. If they're going to save their friends and all their loved ones without highlighting that they're different, they've got a lot to consider, and things take a bit of a devastating turn for a friend, and they have to step in and they have to save her life, and they have to make very difficult choices. And it's only finally when Annie's life is threatened that it really dares them to take action and think about themselves rather than protecting everyone else. So I absolutely love this. Sarah and Noble, they're back with her sister Annie, Sarah's sister Annie, in another very exciting adventure about love, monsters and mystery. That's the only way you can describe this. It's literally got everything. The first book in the series, it set the sequel up quite well, and if you haven't read it, you would definitely benefit from reading it before you read the sequel. But you could delve into this story. It gives you enough backstory if you haven't read the first one. But I would recommend reading the first one because it will introduce you to Sarah and Noble a bit more, and it'll also give you a little bit about Annie as well. So I would definitely recommend that. But I adored being back in their exciting world of music and mayhem, and it really just surrounds this supernatural couple and their family. They are literally mayhem, and music is literally everything. It's like their life. If vampires and werewolves are your thing, then this will be a real treat for you. It's got everything you could ever want: romance, mystery, and it's a nice delicate balance between the two as well. I didn't quite know what to expect from the sequel, but I was pleasantly surprised to find that it did have that great balance, and it had it between all the main characters as well. So there was enough of Sarah and Noble, but there was also Annie and her partner, and there was just enough balance between all four characters and any new characters introduced to give you enough insight into what was happening in all their lives. But it did keep very true to its paranormal roots. It didn't go running away with some romance and forgetting that they're all werewolves and vampires. It was very true to that, and it wasn't getting in the way of the mystery surrounding what was going on either. The dangers presented to all the characters was very much the main focus, and solving that and sorting that was their main priority. So the romances, they sit in line with the main story. They are like an underlying arc of their own, and it helps to drive the story forward. But the main story really focuses on what threatens all their happiness and what consequences they're going to have to take, what they're going to have to do, and how they're going to face them. I guess it's just really much a mystery that you go through with them. So I thoroughly enjoyed returning to their story and uncovering the clues with them. It was a lot of fun actually to try and work out if any of the original characters were going to crop back up, and if they did, how they would. You did spend a lot of time, I guess, second guessing some of these characters that you knew as well, and wondering if it was them causing all this emotional turmoil. But it was really emotional times, and there were some happy times. And there was some proper rock out moments as well. There was some proper really cool moments for the characters in this book, and it built a really fascinating and interesting story. But there is still room for more, and I hope that there will be more in future. I hope we will see them again. It would be brilliant if we did, because I think Sarah, Noble, and Annie they just have a life ahead of them that's going to be, I mean, come on, they're like pretty much immortal. They can do anything, and they're going to have so much fun doing it, and I want to see whatever fun adventures they get themselves into, and whatever trouble they get themselves into, because they're quite good at trouble. Sort of finds them a little bit as well, and they find it as well. It's very complex for them, but it seems to follow them, and it seems to turn up where they least expect it. But I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do in future. Hopefully we will, and how that all affects them. So I'll pop a link in the description so you can go and grab a copy of Embracing Forever by Kay Aten, which I hope you will. If you've read Embracing Forever, it would be great to hear your thoughts. It would be great to hear what you thought of the book, what you think of the story, what you think of the series, and whether you enjoyed it or not, obviously. And if you haven't read it yet, but you're planning to read it, or it's on your to be read list, or you're now really interested in reading it, again, it would be great to hear from you. So comment below, get involved, and if you do grab a copy of the book, I really hope you enjoy it. Bye.